Have you ever found yourself pausing, a common word just out of reach, or walking into a room and forgetting why you went there? It's a feeling many of us experience, and for some it brings a quiet dread, a whisper of a question. Is this just normal aging, or is something more significant happening? We all hope to maintain our sharp minds, our vibrant memories, as we journey through life. But what if your brain, the very core of your thoughts and memories, is actually aging faster than it should? It's a worrying thought, isn't it? A concern that touches deeply, especially as we get older. Today, dear friends, we're going to bravely explore a topic that matters to all of us, the health of our minds. We're going to talk about 7 subtle yet crucial warning signs that your brain might be experiencing accelerated aging. And perhaps even more importantly, we're going to uncover actionable, empowering strategies to help reverse this trend, to nourish and reclaim your cognitive vitality. This isn't about fear, it's about awareness, about taking control. It's about empowering you with knowledge, turning those whispers of worry into shouts of proactive action. Stick with me until the very end, because the insights we share today could genuinely transform how you approach your brain health. You deserve to live a life full of clarity, purpose, and joy, with a mind that supports every step of that journey. So, let's dive in. The first warning sign, something that often starts subtly, is an increased difficulty with familiar tasks. Think about routines you've done for years, managing your household budget, following a beloved recipe, or even navigating your usual drive to the grocery store. When these tasks, once second nature, start feeling like a struggle, requiring unusual effort or a constant need to double-check, it can be a red flag. It's not just a momentary distraction, it's a persistent feeling of being overwhelmed by something you once handled effortlessly. Perhaps you find yourself staring at your banking app, unsure where to begin, or needing to reread recipe instructions multiple times. This isn't just about getting rusty. It suggests a shift in the brain's processing efficiency for established neural pathways. The second sign, one that many of us can immediately relate to, is more frequent tip-of-the-tongue moments for common words. We all have those instances where a name or a word is just out of reach, hovering at the edge of our awareness. But when this becomes a daily occurrence, especially for simple everyday words, or when it significantly interferes with the flow of your conversations, it warrants attention. Imagine trying to tell a story and constantly stumbling over basic nouns or adjectives, the very words you've used your entire life. It's a frustrating experience, and if it's happening with increasing frequency and intensity, it points to a potential slowing in your brain's lexical retrieval system. This isn't merely a senior moment, it's a pattern worth noticing. The third crucial sign is getting lost in familiar places or misplacing items more often and being unable to retrace your steps. We all misplace our keys sometimes, or take a wrong turn down a new road. But when you're driving to a place you've visited countless times and suddenly feel disoriented, or when you can't for the life of you remember where you put an item just minutes ago and can't even begin to retrace your movements, that's different. This suggests issues with spatial memory and sequential reasoning, vital cognitive functions. It's the feeling of internal GPS malfunctioning in your own home or neighborhood. The fourth sign to be aware of is noticeable changes in mood, personality, or withdrawal from social activities. Our emotional well-being is intricately linked to our brain health. If you or your loved ones notice a significant shift, perhaps becoming more irritable, anxious, apathetic, or withdrawing from social gatherings and hobbies you once cherished, it could be a sign. It's not just a bad day or feeling a bit tired. It's a persistent departure from your usual self, an unusual quietness or agitation that doesn't quite fit. The brain plays a critical role in regulating emotions and social engagement, and changes here can reflect deeper shifts in cognitive function. The fifth warning sign is impaired judgment or decision-making. This is a particularly concerning one, as it can have direct impacts on daily life and safety. This might manifest as poor financial choices, susceptibility to scams, or unusual difficulties in reasoning through even simple problems. Perhaps you've always been astute with your finances, but now you're falling for obvious marketing ploys or making impulsive decisions that don't align with your values. It's not just an occasional bad choice, it's a pattern of impaired reasoning that affects your ability to assess risks and make sound judgments. This function resides in the frontal lobe of your brain, and changes here can be quite significant. The sixth sign is difficulty following or joining conversations. This goes beyond just having a hearing issue. It's about losing the thread of a discussion, struggling to keep up with rapid-fire exchanges, or finding it hard to formulate your own thoughts to contribute. You might feel overwhelmed in group settings, or constantly ask people to repeat themselves, even if you've heard them. This indicates a struggle with processing speed, attention, and working memory, the very capacities that allow us to navigate complex social interactions fluidly. It's about feeling mentally exhausted, just trying to keep up. Finally, the seventh warning sign is a decreased initiative or apathy towards previously enjoyed hobbies. Did you once love gardening, reading, painting, or engaging in lively discussions, but now find yourself lacking the motivation or interest to do so? It's more than just a temporary slump. It's a persistent disinterest, a feeling of inertia that prevents you from engaging in activities that once brought you immense joy and mental stimulation. This apathy can signal changes in the brain's reward pathways and frontal lobe function, areas crucial for motivation and executive function. It's a gradual withdrawal from life's richness. Now take a deep breath. Recognizing these signs isn't about fostering despair, it's about empowering you to take action. Because here's the powerful truth: our brains are remarkably adaptable, capable of incredible resilience, even as we age. Many factors contributing to cognitive decline are, in fact, within our influence. Let's shift our focus from concern to concrete strategies. How can we help reverse these trends and foster a brain that stays sharp and vibrant? The first and arguably most crucial strategy is embracing a brain-healthy diet. Think of your brain as a high-performance engine. It needs premium fuel. Studies like those focusing on the MIND diet, a hybrid of the Mediterranean and DASH diets, consistently show significant reductions in cognitive decline. This means focusing on leafy green vegetables, berries, nuts, whole grains, fish, especially fatty fish rich in omega-3s like salmon and sardines, olive oil, and limiting red meat, processed foods, and added sugars. These foods are packed with antioxidants, healthy fats, and vitamins that directly protect and fuel your brain cells, reducing inflammation and supporting neural connections. Every meal is an opportunity to nourish your gray matter. The second strategy is regular physical exercise. And I'm not talking about becoming a marathon runner unless you want to. Even moderate, consistent physical activity can work wonders for your brain. When you exercise, your heart pumps more blood to your brain, delivering vital oxygen and nutrients. It also stimulates the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, which is like fertilizer for your brain cells, promoting the growth of new neurons and strengthening existing connections. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity activity most days of the week. Brisk walking, dancing, swimming, or cycling. Your brain will thank you for every step. The third vital strategy is consistent mental stimulation. Your brain is a muscle. Use it or lose it. Engaging in intellectually stimulating activities helps build cognitive reserve and strengthens neural pathways. This could mean learning a new language, picking up a musical instrument, solving puzzles like crosswords or Sudoku, reading diverse books, or even engaging in strategic board games. The key is novelty and challenge. Don't just stick to what's easy. Push your brain to learn new things, to form new connections. It's about keeping your mind curious and engaged with the world. The fourth strategy, one that is often underestimated, is prioritizing quality sleep. Sleep is not just rest for your body. It's prime time for your brain to repair, consolidate memories, and clear out metabolic waste products that accumulate during wakefulness. Chronic sleep deprivation can significantly impair cognitive function, affecting memory, attention, and problem-solving abilities. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of uninterrupted, restorative sleep each night. Establish a consistent sleep schedule, create a dark and quiet sleep environment, and avoid screens before bedtime. Think of sleep as your brain's nightly cleansing and recharging ritual. The fifth strategy is nurturing strong social engagement. Isolation and loneliness are significant risk factors for cognitive decline. Staying socially active stimulates various parts of the brain involved in language, memory, and executive function. It also provides emotional support, reduces stress, and fosters a sense of purpose. Make an effort to connect with friends, family, join clubs or volunteer groups, or participate in community activities. Even meaningful conversations with just one person can make a profound difference. Human connection is a powerful brain booster. The sixth critical strategy is effective stress management. Chronic stress can literally shrink parts of your brain, particularly the hippocampus, which is vital for memory formation. High levels of stress hormones like cortisol can damage brain cells and impair cognitive function over time. Find healthy ways to manage stress, whether it's through meditation, deep breathing exercises, spending time in nature, practicing mindfulness, or pursuing hobbies that relax you. Learning to calm your mind can protect your brain from the silent erosion of chronic stress. And finally, the seventh and often overlooked strategy, meticulous vascular health management. What's good for your heart is good for your brain. Conditions like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and diabetes significantly increase the risk of cognitive decline and dementia. These conditions damage the delicate blood vessels that supply your brain, leading to reduced blood flow and nutrient delivery. Work closely with your healthcare professional to monitor and manage these conditions through medication, diet, and lifestyle changes. Regular checkups, staying on top of your numbers, and adhering to medical advice are crucial steps in protecting your brain's blood supply. Your brain health, dear friends, is an invaluable treasure, and it's largely within your power to protect and enhance it. Recognizing these 7 warning signs early isn't a sentence. It's an invitation to act, to take proactive steps that can make a profound difference in maintaining your cognitive vitality for years to come. Remember, every small, consistent choice you make, what you eat, how you move, how you engage your mind, how you rest, how you connect, how you manage stress, contributes to the resilience and vibrancy of your brain. If any of these signs resonated deeply with you, please make an appointment to consult with a healthcare professional. They can provide personalized advice and rule out any underlying medical conditions. Taking that step is a sign of strength, not weakness. Your brain is the most complex and amazing organ you possess. It deserves your attention, your care, and your commitment. If you found this video helpful, if it sparked a new understanding or inspired you to take action, please give it a thumbs up. Share this information with someone you care about, someone who might benefit from these insights. Let's spread awareness and empowerment together. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more gentle guidance and empowering wisdom for a thriving life. Your journey to a sharper, healthier brain starts now. Thank you for being here.